Hello everybody, I am a Kung Pal, back with another Nordschleife setup video, and this time it's for the C601. I really enjoy this car, and it's definitely a really good street car if you want to drive one really fast. It's the third fastest, well, probably the second fastest more likely. I haven't tried the Enzo Ferrari, although that car is really promising and could be faster than this car. The first fastest rear-wheel drive street car, if you're wondering, is the F8 Tributo, at least around Nordschleife. There are some tracks where the C601 could be the fastest street car, but yeah, all around the F8 Tributo is the fastest, and definitely this car is one of the fastest rear-wheel drive street cars in the game, top 3 definitely. And it doesn't have bad traction thanks to the ride height. One of my teammates had an idea of putting, and it really changes the car a lot and improves the traction by a lot. And the only downside is it scrubs off top speed, but it just makes the car so much faster everywhere else that it's just faster with this ride height with the improved traction as well. So it also makes the cornering speed slightly faster too. So definitely really good setup that I made here. I really I'm proud of this setup a bit, and 549.4 really fast. I could go a second faster maybe. I see a mid 48 being possible, but I thought mid 49 is good enough. I did the lap without a roll cage, you may notice as well. I usually do a lap with a roll cage, but when I did a lap with a roll cage, I got a 550.0. When I went to the interior cam, on the passenger side interior cam, the roll cage was actually in the way of through a lot of the sections, and it was very distracting. So I just did another lap without a roll cage. You can decide if you want a roll cage or not, doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect the performance points whatsoever, which makes me believe that it doesn't really matter in the end. So yeah, you can just choose whether or not you want a roll cage. Before I show you my setup and the style, I will show you how to get the style as well. I'll show you my hot lap, and hope you enjoy this video, and let's get to the hot lap. See you on the other side. So guys, now that you have seen the lap, I will show you how to get the style I was using and then show you my setup. So first off, you go to showcase, then content search. For the keyword you type in Genshin or Genshin. I honestly don't know how to pronounce it, but it doesn't really matter. And here it is. Here's the style that I was using. You may notice that there are a couple things different with the style than what I was using, but be assured it is the same style. Since this style is can be edited, I did edit the style a bit to my liking, but either way, WLEGZI is a very good livery editor. I mean, he just makes really banging liveries every single time. So if you like this livery, if you like what you see here, then make sure to check WLEGZI out. Yeah, for sure. So he just consistently makes really good liveries. I love his design so much, to be honest. If you don't like this style, then I have all the body modifications here on the screen here. So you can just apply everything that you see, and let's move on to the setup. So what I have here is, I don't really need to explain everything here. If you do have any questions, then let me know in the comments. I do check out every single comment, so feel free to leave a comment. So let's move on to the transmission. It is best to apply the transmission from the bottom to the top to, you know, make it easier for you. So make sure to do that when applying the transmission. And the brake balance I have is -5. The car is a little bit unstable under braking, so I have -5 brake balance. And this car technically isn't fully maxed out because I don't have the titanium rods. And I figured that 90% of people watching this video don't have that part, so I think it'd be safe to make a C6 video, since it is only one part and wouldn't really affect too much. So yeah, I don't have that part, I just didn't get lucky enough to get it. So that'll be it for the video. I will show you a couple of replays, first in interior cam and the second with replay cams, both without heads-up display. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Later, guys.